What is going on, everybody? David Productions 345 here. You guys see the title of the video. This is going to be top 25 mods for your Mopar friends, significant others, and whatnot. Now we're going to be moving on to the interior mods. We're going to probably go through these a little bit quicker than the exterior mods, so this video is not 30 minutes long. Without further ado, let's get into number 12. Number 12 was actually going to be a dash cam. There's a ton of different options. There's a mirror dash cam that I have in my car that actually never is on because I unplugged it. And those dash cams that just like go here or whatever. Me personally, the mirror one looks pretty cool because I have mine set up where I have it going over the mirror, and then also the rear one is actually going to be right there. So basically it's kind of like a rear view mirror camera like the new Camaros and Cadillacs and stuff have. So that's pretty sick. Make sure to get one with 4K recording. And also, the reason I like dash cameras is because if somebody hits you and they blame you for it, you can pull up the footage and be like, actually no, you hit me. And then they have nothing else to say. They're like, damn. They have a dash cam recording. They're not gonna try to say it was your fault when it was their fault. So get a dash cam. They're pretty affordable too. Some of them are pretty cheap. Some of them are more expensive. One I have, I think I paid $200 for back then, like a couple years ago. And I think I've seen it on sale for like $85. So that's crazy, dude. I'm kind of mad about that still, but get a dash cam. Number 13 is gonna be paddle shifter extenders. If they have paddle shifters on the Charger, Challenger 300, and their favorite color is red, get some red extenders. It's pretty sick. I have purple ones on my car. Again, my car is not here, or else I'll show you guys. I'll put a video of my new wheel with the paddle shift extenders on. This is how the wheel's gonna look. This is how the wheel's gonna sit. It's gonna be sick. You guys see some of the new scenery on the interior. We got this new steering wheel with paddle shifters. This awesome steering wheel cover I got actually from Walmart. They're pretty satisfying when they work properly and when they're installed properly. Basically, you can use the paddles like this with one hand and kind of drive like this if you really wanted to, and film if you really wanted to. But they're just pretty convenient. Again, they're pretty sick because they just go on top of the paddles and you can just downshift, upshift, and they're just more accessible. Number 14 is going to be custom seat covers. This Honda right here actually has some seat covers in it. You have to redo them, but seat covers are awesome, especially if they have cloth seats and they want leather seats. Me personally, I have custom interior seats in my Charger. My friend Dom, I got him a set of custom interior seats as well. Shout out to Custom Interior, not sponsored, but it's basically leather seat covers. So if they have cloth seats and they're like, oh, I want leather seats, and you want to kind of help them out, they're a little bit expensive. They're around like $400 to $500 depending on what kind of seat covers you get. That's one option. Another option is cat skin leather. They're again pretty expensive. All right, so number 15 is going to be new paddles or pedal covers. So a lot of people want different pedals with more grip for better driving. I've seen some on Amazon for like $100, some for cheaper. So pretty easy, pretty simple. Make sure they'll fit the car. Also, I'm pretty sure the SRTs have different pedals. You could also just get those for the person, but either way works. Number 16 is going to be steering wheel covers. So they have a lot of different options, but since you're touching the steering wheel every time you drive, it's really good to have a cover on there. And again, the one that I got from Walmart, it's like 20 bucks. They have different options. They have some with grips. They have a smooth one so you can slide rider like this. They have a lot of different options, guys. Again, it's pretty cheap, pretty affordable for those. Again, find their favorite color. Just get them one of those, like one of their favorite colors. So pretty simple for that one. Number 17 is going to be WeatherTech floor mats. Obviously, if you live in an area with snow, a lot of mud, a lot of rain, WeatherTech floor mats are great because they're basically curved, so any liquid or any water will be stuck like this, basically, so it won't be going all over your carpets. Versus these mats right here, which don't have that, which means any liquid can just get sloshed around and get pushed underneath your carpets. WeatherTech floor mats are great options. There's also like Husky and stuff like that, but WeatherTech, I've been using them since I believe 2021 and my Charger, and they've been just great. So I love my WeatherTech floor mats. Not sponsored, but they're pretty good floor mat for the price. Though they're a little bit expensive, but again, I would recommend them just because they're tried and true, they're tested, they're great. move on to the next one. Number 18, guys, is going to be an OBD2 scan tool. So basically I would recommend this because a lot of the times the cars have some codes that pop up. On the newer cars, you can actually scroll through the cluster and see what code it is. But with the OBD2 scan tool, you can scan the code and you can scan the ABS, SRS, TPMS, all those, all those systems, just so you can figure out what's going on with your car. There's a lot of different options. I made a video on the best one to get between, I think, a $20 one, a $40 one, a $100 one, and a $350 one. The one for $100 to $140 was actually a pretty good deal because the OBD Link MX Plus is a great scan tool for your car. I made a little video on it because it's a great scan tool. Also, you can use it with Alpha OBD to enable stuff like paddle shifters. I almost said cluster swap. You cannot do that with Alpha OBD. You can enable paddle shifters, you can enable fog lights, you can enable SRT pages, performance pages. And guys, the MX Plus is just a great tool to use because, again, it's an OBD2 scan tool, but you can also use it with Alpha OBD. It's very convenient because it's Bluetooth and you can just plug it into your OBD2 port and basically do it on your phone like this without having a connection. So there's no wire. Pretty simple to do, pretty easy to do. Again, it's a pretty great scan tool. It's about $140, but I think there's a sale going on where it's like $100 now, so definitely scoop that one up. Number 19 is going to be LED trim lights on the interior, whether that be trim lights around the dash like this on my Charger, or trim lights like underneath here shining down on the ground. I had that on my Malibu. It was pretty sick. Again, a lot of people like colors, so RGB stuff is pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. If they like a certain color, they can enable that color, and it just makes the driving experience way better. It's way more fun to do that. What would I recommend? Don't overpay for that stuff because there's a lot of different options nowadays. I've seen a lot of stuff on TikTok Shop. Amazon is pretty good for that. I'll insert videos of all this stuff, guys. I miss my car, man. I really do. This video would be way easier to make with my car, bro. It is what it is. Number 20 is gonna be the Z Automotive Taser. This taser gives features like SRT pages, performance pages. You guys are like, wait, why would I pay $250 for that when I can get Alpha OBD for $50? I will only be spending $50 if I already have an Android phone. Well, the reason is because of cluster swap. Yes, cluster swap is where you put a 15 to 17 cluster in your 11 to 14 Chargers. The tasers also gives cool features like light shows. You can enable backup camera, fog lights, paddles. But the reason the taser is better than the Alpha OBD with OBD Link MX Plus is because you can do cool stuff like line lock. You can do cool stuff like brake hold. Is brake hold cool?
Nope.
Nah, it's just kind of mid. You can lock the car into rear wheel drive if you have an all wheel drive. Speaking of Chargers, there's one right there. You can lock the car into all wheel drive or rear wheel drive if you have an all wheel drive car, which is pretty sick. I have an all wheel drive Charger, so that's one of the reasons why I was glad my car came with a taser when I got it used on the market. But it's an awesome tool, guys. I have a ton of videos on the taser on what it can do, like some of the best features it can do, so check that out. It is a little bit pricey at $250, but if they don't have the taser yet, guys, are they really a Mopar fan? Because just the Mopars, like, they're cool and all, man, but the taser just elevates it. It makes the car a lot more fun to drive. It gives you the SRT pages, the newer cars with the performance pages with like the cool pages with like the auto sport track. That's sick. The fact that I can give the base RTs and SEs, stuff like that, is pretty sick as well. There's like shift lights for the newer cars. All right, guys, we got 5 more left. So this is going to be the other category. We got Dodge Mopar hoodies, accessories, stuff like that, like t-shirts, hats, hoodies, shorts, pants, whatever. Always a solid thing to choose. A lot of people like having the big M on their shirts for the Mopar, or the hoodies that say Mopar. Pretty sick as well. Accessories including like keys, key fobs, lanyards, stuff like that. Keychains, even like the push button stuff. Like, guys, stuff like this. This is pretty sick. So that's number 21, is just accessories and clothing, because again, you can never go wrong. Just make sure to get the right size, obviously. Number 22 is going to be a portable jump starter. This is great if your car is dead and you're in the middle of nowhere with nobody around you. You can just plug it into your battery, positive to positive, negative to negative. You don't need another car to jump. Plug it right on in, start up your car, and you'll be straight. It's better than using the cables because you can do it yourself, and they have different size portable jump starters. The one that I have is a pretty big size because it has an air compressor, it has a flashlight, it has an alternator and battery tester. It's a pretty sick deal. It's a little bit more expensive because it's a DeWalt one, but there's a lot of different size ones. There's smaller ones that are cheaper. So guys, if anything, the portable jump starter is a pretty good deal just because of the fact that anybody can use it. You can plug it into any car. They can help friends out, stuff like that. It's a pretty good deal. Just get them a portable jump starter. Number 23 is going to be a gas card. This is just simple and self-explanatory because if they have a Mopar vehicle, they'll be spending a lot of money on gas, no matter if they're using 87, 91, or 93. The cars run through gas a lot. And again, a gas card is pretty simple. You can go to the gas station, just pick one up, and they'll be very appreciative of you. They're like, oh, appreciate you supporting my hobby of a money pit, because I love my car, but it's a lot of money for gas. Even if you get higher gas mileage, again, it's a lot of money for gas. So that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good stocking stuffer too. So gas card. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at this list right now, guys. You can probably put all these in stockings. Like, you can put exhaust tips in a stocking. If you just have a supersized stocking, you can put lowering springs in a stocking. No, I'm just kidding. But let's move on to the next one, which is going to be number 24, and that is going to be a car detailing kit. So this is good for the people who always have their car dirty like me, and they don't want to clean their car, or the people who love cleaning their car and they don't have enough products, or people who just need more products. Again, you can never go wrong with a detailing kit. Me personally, I need to clean my car more when I get it back, especially with the salt and snow and all this stuff. So having a detailing kit is a good idea, just because you can throw it in the back of your trunk, not worry about it, and then have it when you go to car shows, car meets, and just say, oh, I have this quick detailer in my car. Let me just shine up my car real quick, shine up my rims, tires, whatever. Pretty good deal. Me personally, I'm a Meguiar's guy, so I would recommend Meguiar's. Not sponsored, but I've had really good luck with their products in the past, so Meguiar's is a pretty safe bet. Number 25 is probably the best one, and it's because it's Hot Wheels, guys. Hot Wheels, like a Hot Wheel model of their car, they will love you. Like, they'll be like, dang, you found this car? Like, yeah, dude, this is sick. Me personally, I have a lot of Hot Wheels. Honestly, I have too many, but you can never go wrong with Hot Wheels, because especially if you can find the one that looks exactly like their car or very similar, they'll be very appreciative. Alrighty, guys, that is a list of top 25 Christmas gift ideas for your Mopar enthusiasts in your life, whether that be friends or significant others. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys got a lot of ideas for Christmas shopping this year. So hopefully you guys are staying safe around the holidays. A lot of crazy drivers are out. Stay tuned for more videos like this, guys. I'll try to be uploading once a week still. Alrighty, guys, see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.